Welcome to True Crime US, your source for the latest updates on criminal incidents that capture the nation's attention. Today, we bring you the heartbreaking tale of Rachel King, a 35-year-old devoted mother and beloved teacher at Grover Elementary School in Philadelphia.
Huge shout out right now, and you know who that's to? My man Jalen. What up, second grader, the coolest one in the books.
Yes!
Hey, study, dude. She's awesome. Make sure you study.
I told you, Mom, you're supposed
Do
to
your
give us a shout
homework.
out.
Rachel never could have imagined the danger that awaited her one fateful morning as she waited in her car with her 11-year-old son in the back seat. Little did she know her usual stop for a morning coffee would turn into a nightmare beyond comprehension, and her life would come to a tragic end in the most unexpected and horrifying way. Rachel's friends, family, and the community she served as an educator are left in shock and disbelief. She was a woman who radiated kindness and care, and her untimely death has left a void that can never be filled. Join us as we pay tribute to Rachel King and explore the events leading up to this heart-rending moment. Let's take a journey to the vibrant city of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, also known as the City of Brotherly Love and the largest in the state. Our story centers around Rachel King, a remarkable educator whose journey began in 2014 when she joined Grover Cleveland Mastery Charter School, nestled in the lively neighborhood of Tioga Nicetown. Rachel quickly became an admired figure among her students, known for her genuine kindness and unwavering dedication to their success. She poured her heart and soul into helping them thrive academically, and her students looked up to her not just as a teacher, but as a shining star of inspiration. Rachel's infectious enthusiasm for learning ignited a fire in her 7th and 8th three-grade classes, leaving a lasting impact on the young minds she nurtured. Beyond her role as an educator, Rachel played another significant role in her life, that of a devoted single mother to her 11-year-old son, Jalen. The love and care she poured into her teaching were magnified in her role as a mother. She embraced the challenges of single parenthood with grace, and her bond with Jalen was truly heartwarming. Rachel's pride and joy shone through her social media posts, where she joyously documented the birth of her beloved child on October 7, 2011, a date forever etched in her heart. However, life is never a smooth ride, and Rachel would soon learn this firsthand when she fell for William Hayes. Their once promising love story took a dark turn as William betrayed her, becoming entangled with another woman named Julie Jean. The bitter revelation prompted William to end things with Julie, but she wasn't ready to give up. What followed was a disturbing sequence of relentless texts, calls, and harassment that targeted both William and Rachel. The situation spiraled out of control, leading Hayes to seek legal protection from Julie with a restraining order. However, driven by a toxic mix of anger and jealousy, Julie's resentment festered, pushing her toward a chilling path of revenge against Rachel. Her thirst for payback connected her with Zaki Stephen Al-Hakim, a relative of her children's father. Together, they hatched a sinister plan to end Rachel's life. Their nefarious plot unfolded through exchanged text messages, each one a digital breadcrumb leading to their deadly intentions. A bone-chilling screenshot from Google Maps showcased the precise location of Rachel's apartment, a stark reminder of the impending doom. Tragedy struck on the fateful morning of April 11, 2023. Rachel was on a routine drive with her 11-year-old son, Jalen, heading to his violin lesson. A seemingly uneventful stop at a Dunkin' drive-thru would soon transform into a horrifying nightmare, etched forever into young Jalen's memory. In a split second, Zaki, his heart as cold as ice, approached Rachel's car and opened fire, shattering the tranquility of the moment. The shots rang out, leaving Rachel lifeless in the driver's seat, while Jalen, innocent and defenseless, bore witness to the heart-wrenching scene, a cruel separation from his mother in the most brutal manner imaginable. The motive behind this cold-blooded killing raises haunting questions about the extent to which jealousy and hatred can lead people to commit unthinkable acts of violence. As investigators combed through the aftermath, they discovered 6 fired cartridge casings strewn on the ground, serving as a grim reminder of the terrifying moments that had just unfolded. Eyewitnesses recounted seeing a black male with a slight build, driving a light-colored sedan, possibly a Ford or a Mercury, fleeing eastward after the shooting. Further investigations revealed that the suspect had carefully parked his car just a short distance from the drive-thru before approaching Rachel's vehicle on foot. Without uttering a single word, he unleashed a barrage of bullets, showcasing the chilling and ruthless intent behind this heinous act. Montgomery County DA Kevin Steele left no room for ambiguity in his condemnation of this heartless murder, characterizing it as a targeted killing of an innocent mother.
Today, we are here to announce the arrests of 2 people responsible for the planning and executing of this terrible, unfathomable murder of an innocent person. And let me emphasize that, an innocent person. We believe the shooter didn't even know Rachel, and the mastermind of the plot didn't know her either. Yet she was filled with enough hatred to work to have Rachel killed. Here are the defendants. Julie Jean of Elkins Park.
The assailant had been stalking Rachel for days leading up to the fatal event, lurking outside her residence. Cell phone evidence further connected Julie and Zaki to the crime, revealing a disturbing trail of incriminating messages and images. In an attempt to hide their sinister intentions, Julie had saved Zaki's phone number under a fake alias. A photo of Rachel held by Julie was taken moments after Zaki shared his real-time location with her, creating a chilling timeline of events. After the murder, both Julie and Zaki desperately tried to erase any trace of their involvement by frantically deleting texts from their phones. Despite their efforts, law enforcement managed to recover the damning communication, exposing the harrowing details of their cold-blooded plan. On the day of the murder, authorities found evidence of Julie sending Zaki a message on Cash App, accompanied by a payment of $5 and an emoji suggesting a meeting. Link up. Message me, no phones, that's it. Following the harrowing tragedy of Rachel King's murder, the wheels of justice set into motion with remarkable swiftness. Philadelphia's police force was unwavering in their determination to apprehend the suspects and hold them accountable for their monstrous deeds. As the sun set on that dreadful day, law enforcement's keen eyes spotted the Mercury Sable, the vehicle allegedly driven by Zaki. A dramatic and intense pursuit ensued as Zaki skillfully maneuvered the vehicle through the city streets at breakneck speed, desperate to escape. The chase reached a dramatic climax when the Mercury Sable collided with a fence on 16th Street, leaving behind a scene of chaos and destruction. In the aftermath, Zaki was apprehended and taken into custody. However, the shock did not end there, as investigators shockingly linked him to an unrelated murder, the fatal shooting of 36-year-old James Chris Farrell Jr., just days prior to Rachel's tragic death. As evidence piled up, the pieces of the puzzle began to fall into place. Addie Farrell, Chris's grieving mother, expressed a bittersweet sense of relief upon learning that Zaki was behind bars, offering some semblance of closure to her family's painful ordeal.
Our hearts are hurting, but we also believe this: in time, they will be healed and we will move forward with our grandson, Jalen.
In a groundbreaking development, the new National Integrated Ballistic Information Network, NABIN, played a pivotal role in connecting the dots between 2 heinous murders, revealing a chilling connection. Both crimes were committed using the same weapon, a 9mm handgun. As the investigation unfolded, an unsettling discovery was made on Zaki's cell phone, a photograph of a ghost gun. The mastermind behind this sinister plot has been brought to justice. Julie Jean, a 34-year-old woman, now faces the weight of the law, charged with 1st and 3rd degree murder, as well as conspiracy.
And Al-Hakim, Zaki Al-Hakim of Philadelphia, the defendants. They've been charged with 1st degree murder, 3rd degree murder, conspiracy to commit murder, and related charges. They're both now behind bars. Jean at the Montgomery County Correctional Facility, and Al-Hakim behind bars in Philadelphia, under arrest since late in the day of April 11th, the day he shot Rachel King multiple times to kill her. He will be arraigned tomorrow from the Philadelphia facility. Right, the facts of this case and how these 2 defendants conspired and planned for nearly 2 months to kill Rachel King is truly disturbing. It was a cold-blooded killing, a targeted murder of an innocent person planned by these 2 defendants and horrifically carried out in front of King's son. I must emphasize the excellent investigation.
Julie Jean's alleged involvement in plotting with a hitman to end Rachel King's life is central to the prosecution's case. The accused gunman, Zaki Stephen Al-Hakim, age 33, is currently incarcerated at the Curran Fromhold Correctional Facility in Philadelphia, awaiting trial. He too will face charges of first-degree murder, conspiracy, and related crimes. Rachel's elder brother, Alan King, made an appearance on Good Day Philadelphia to candidly share his sentiments regarding the investigation's findings. Alan expressed his incredulity that someone could go to such extremes, orchestrating his sister's demise over a fractured relationship. He revealed his unawareness of the alleged terminated affair between Rachel's long-term partner and Jean. The realization that Rachel is no longer among the living is gradually sinking in for Alan, who used to turn to her for solace on trying days, a comforting presence he now laments being deprived of.
I was driving down Kelly Drive and my phone's going off. I'm ignoring calls because that's what I do. And I get a text that says, "You need to get in contact now. Your sister's been shot." And my nephew calls, and I just make a U-turn on Kelly Drive and speed from there to Cheltenham. And I get to the scene, and I ask where my sister is, and they say they don't know. And I know then this is not good because she got shot. You're a cop. You should know where my sister's at. And my nephew was going to the police station. So I just went there, and I just wanted to give him a hug. And I was first from there, and I found out that she passed, and I couldn't tell him because I didn't have anybody else to kind of help with that. And we didn't tell him until Tuesday night, and he just broke. And he super tough kid, but it was him and his mom, like that. It was them. It's been them.
Rachel's 11-year-old son is presently undergoing therapy and receiving guidance from a trauma counselor after being subjected to the harrowing spectacle of his mother's tragic end. Rachel King's boyfriend spoke fondly of her, highlighting her dedication as a mother who simultaneously pursued a master's degree while obtaining a principal's certificate. CEO Gordon conveyed the school district's heartbreak, calling Rachel the heart of the community. "She was there for me always. I can tell you they actually started later today, giving students the opportunity to have conversations with their parents and to mourn. A lot of those students showed up very emotional and wanting to share memories of their teacher, remembering Miss Rachel King." As staff and students returned to Grover Cleveland Mastery Charter School today, many hugged and embraced, mourning the loss of a beloved teacher. Some even brought flowers in her honor.
She never had a bad smile on her face. Like, when you see her, she smile, she laughs, she asks how you doing. Like, she'll never be upset. And I just want to make a memory of her by just sitting a rose on her desk.
The news of her murder hit the Mastery Charter community like a thunderbolt, leaving everyone in shock, particularly due to the profound impact she had on her students.
Somebody that was able to get the kids out of whatever trouble they was going to get in, or help them with the next move or the next decision. Like I said, she was somebody who impacted my nephew's life. He's only 15, and next year he's going to high school. It's sad for them. They're going to have a sad graduation. They're going to have a sad end of the year.
Another student expressed disbelief, saying,
"She was my history teacher. She was my favorite teacher, actually. She meant a lot to me."
Rachel's fate is a tragedy. It's devastating that her life was senselessly taken away because of someone's jealousy over her boyfriend. Her impact on her students and the community is irreplaceable. This heinous crime has not only left her son without a mother, but has also robbed her students of a dedicated teacher who was shaping their lives positively. My heartfelt condolences go out to her friends, family, and all those affected by her untimely passing. May you find the strength to heal and eventually find peace. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back with the next update.